All right, are you ever going to let me actually get through my casting couch intro without interruption? Okay.
It's a thing.
It's not. It doesn't have to be.
Makes me furious.
If you will not interrupt me, I will.
Okay. We'll see.
Welcome, everyone, to a steamy and sexual 0.5 episode called The Casting Couch.
Way better. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's all I needed. Continue.
We're diving into a seductive world of movies based on video games, from button mashing to bedazzling the big screen. Join us as we uncover the tantalizing choices that brought pixelated fantasies to life. We'll explore the slutty successes, those steamy flops, and everything in between. Oh. So grab your joystick, grab it hard, dim those lights, and prepare to discuss these cinematic fantasies with us. Oh. Hi, Jordan.
Hi, Ben.
Resident Evil 0.5.
Woo woo.
What are you up to?
Nothing.
Can we talk about how it seemed hard to do part 2?
Yeah, because I feel like I don't know if we can take a separation between parts 1 and 2 on if we have another 2-parter.
Not that long, though.
Yeah, that was rough. You were in a different mindset.
I was.
But it's okay.
It is okay. We're better now.
Yeah.
Anything, I don't know, Resident Evil related outside of the truth coming out on Instagram?
My God.
Prove it. Actually, you could.
Yeah, I can. I still have the messages.
Well, who are they going to believe? Mine? Yours? Mine. Okay.
Okay.
What have you been up to, Jordan? Because we have not recorded in a long time. The last time we recorded, it didn't go well.
Okay, so I want you to talk about the games you've been playing, and then I have a game that I want to talk about in depth.
Okay. I mean, I'll just bring it up, but Taken. I took a break from Helldivers. I really haven't played it. Been playing a lot of
No Man's Sky?
No, and they did have that big update, and they got another one coming out too. I really haven't been playing video games all that much. College Football 25, go ahead and judge me. Tales of Symphonia.
It's the milk toast of video games.
But for some reason I'm getting into JRPGs, so like Tales of Symphonia.
Nice.
And then, because I do love Persona 4, and
nice.
Started Persona 5.
Yeah, it's a lot more flowy than 4 is.
A new game I started. Have you heard of Pacific Drive?
No.
It's a survival horror. Hey,
Okay.
There we go. So basically the whole thing is that you're in this area in the Northwest. You have a Volkswagen. Not Volkswagen. What's the ones with the wood on the side?
Station wagon.
And you got all this equipment. Your car breaks down a bunch, and it's basically like you scavenge for parts and figure out what happened in this basically dead zone where a bunch of paranormal phenomena happens.
Wow.
I wouldn't say it's horror. It's more survival, creepy, spooky, because like the music like really like makes your hair on the back of your neck raise.
Wow.
But
I'll have to check it out.
I know it's on the PS5 and it's on Steam.
Okay.
But I think that's really. Oh, and then for some reason, I'm in a weird spot because I'm playing a lot of sports games and JRPGs. And tell me if anyone's ever really probably said those two things in the same sentence.
Maybe. I don't know. I used to work at a game store, so I saw all kinds.
Because before you came over last time we recorded, I had a fit and I played Fight Night Round Champions for like 3 hours straight and was just loving every second of it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, talking about working at the game store, there was one guy. He had just started a construction job, so he was flush with way too much cash for like a 20-year-old. He bought all GameCube and back, and like 20 games for each.
Jesus.
Yeah,
That had to have been...
I believe his grand total at the end was like $7,000. Because he wasn't going for like Duck Hunt, which was like $5 at the time. He was going for like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like Time Machine or whatever the time one is, which was like $300 at the time. Like,
Jesus.
it was insane. So he bought that. He bought like Final Fantasy. We had a game called what was it called? Soul something on the SNES that was like $200. Bought a crap ton of JRPGs.
That's a market that always boggles
Mario.
my mind. Like the vintage and used video games. Like
Yeah.
The price fluctuation.
Oh yeah,
Bonkers. Like I know I have the Deadpool video game for the PS3 or 4,
yeah,
and I wanted Deadpool 2
yeah.
because I hadn't seen it and it's not on anything, and I'm like, well, I can get it online for like $5. But the video game, which is, it's not a bad video game.
Yeah.
I want to say it was like $80 online. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But now
crazy.
I think vintage gaming though it's so expensive.
Oh yeah.
So expensive.
Yeah. My uncle runs the game store I worked at, and he's like, it's good for him.
Oh, I imagine.
Yeah. But yeah, so this guy bought all this stuff, and then we got to the end, and he was looking at the PS2 games, which were near the like checkout, and he went, "Can I get Madden 05 too?" I was like, "You mean the game we sell for like a quarter?" Yeah. We can tack that on. I think we just gave it to him.
If that's the one, hold on, because I've played mostly all Maddens. If that's the one with Donovan McNabb on the front, phenomenal Madden game.
It is the best Madden game, but here's why. Because 2K was still making football games, and 2K
There's competition.
released the best football game that year. And people remember Madden because that's the one that stuck around. 2K5, the last one they got to make, is the best football game.
I don't know if I ever played football 2K.
Oh, it's so good. They can still do college games, so you can still check them out. But
at the same time, if you ever want to play a sports pro game, you either get NBA 2K or NHL.
right.
There's no point in getting Madden.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking thing.
Yep.
But college football's
They
really
don't.
good.
Yeah, they don't have to try
Yeah.
with Madden. No competition. Anyway, so I want to talk about that game.
But isn't that a monopoly?
No.
Oh, okay. It's not?
No, the NFL just says, like, they're a company, and they get to choose who they work with and sell their merchandise. Like, they get to decide who gets the license.
Kind of seems like a monopoly.
It's not,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Kind of seems like one.
It was already debunked. It's not.
Okay.
It was a big discussion, and like a bunch of lawyers were like, nope, that's not how it works. Anyway, especially just for like a video game, it's like, does Activision have a monopoly on Crash Bandicoot? They own the character.
I get you.
Yeah. Okay.
I just wish Madden was better.
Yeah, me too. Play 2K5. It's great. I'll play 2K anytime. For real. 2K5, fucking phenomenal.
I mean, they still really do a good job with NBA 2K.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's the same company or not, but
yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's the thing that made EA like freak out, and like they're like, "Hey, NFL, we want it forever." Anyway, have you heard of a game called Katana Zero?
no.
Okay. Neither have I, or neither had I. But this has ruined my gaming life for the last 2 weeks. So the day before I found out about this game, I said, because I've been learning how to program, I like wrote down like a list of things that I would want to make in a video game. I said I would want to make it in like a cyber noir setting. I would make it like really hard, like a fast-paced side scroller like Mega Man, but it would be like Hotline Miami style, so like you would kill people in one hit and they could kill you in one hit. So that way it's like really snappy and you got to figure out each room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then for like the story, because I have ADHD, I would have to like implement some sort of mechanic to keep people engaged. And if you weren't engaged, you would get punished for it. Okay. Then I found out Katana Zero exists because I typed in like cyber noir games that are like fast paced. And somebody on Reddit was like, Katana Zero feels like it would fit that bill. And so I looked it up and I truly, for a full day until I saw the creator's photo, went, time travel exists. And
I'm looking at photos of it right now.
yeah, time travel exists. I have I have learned how to program in the future, and I've gone back in time and I've made this game. It was so insane. Like, I was playing it and I was like, this is literally the game that I've been wanting. Like, it's so good. It's so, oh my god, good. And I don't like side scrollers for the most part, but I love Mega Man X. So that's why I was kind of thinking like that's the kind of game I would want to make. And dude,
what are we fighting for?
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
It's good.
But anyway, like this game, it's okay. So you're a guy like you're like an ex-military guy, but you're like super young. There's this drug that like lets you slow down time or like jump forward in time.
Beautiful Joe.
Yeah, kinda. So you'll play out a scenario,
like side scroller, and then you add that aspect to it.
Yeah. So you like the aesthetic is you play through like a mission, and then it cuts to a VHR sort of outline, like a security tape footage, which I feel about analog like media. It's my favorite. So I was like, this is also something I would program into a game. But like, so you're watching like security footage of what you just did after your character goes, yeah, that'll work. So like the idea is like storyline wise, like you go through and you play out different scenarios of each room killing everybody and then getting to the next room and your character goes, yeah, that'll work. And then you're watching back the security footage of like your character going through and killing everybody and getting to the next room. So you have a katana, obviously, because Katana Zero.
Well, you don't want to assume.
Yeah. But yeah, like you're an ex-soldier guy, you're hopped up on these drugs that are like going to kill you. But also like the game is like lying to you the whole time.
Well, you said it's cyber, so is he part machine?
No, it's just like cyber noir is like Blade Runner, like sort of aesthetic. That's
Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, that's that's just the aesthetic that I like in stuff. I like neon.
I was just wondering because kind of getting into the Mira Ninja aspect of it.
Oh,
which that game is very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is better. So anyway,
I mean, you said yeah. Have you played it?
Not yet.
It's fun.
Yeah, I know. You've told me. I'm sure I'll love it. But right now I'm hooked on Katana Zero because they also have a speedrunning section where they cut out all the storyline parts and then you just go through the game as fast as possible. And I've never speed ran anything in my life. I've always been like...
Never?
Never. Like, I'll go through like Kingdom Hearts 2 really fast because I've played the game so much. But like, never have I gotten to like where I'm like, I want to be the fastest person on this game. And that's what it's doing to me. Like, Like I keep shaving my time down by like 10 seconds, and I'm like, fuck yeah! Like the rush I'm getting from this game is so good. But the way they handle the story sections is like there's a meter that fills up while somebody is talking, and so they'll talk, and there's a red section of the bar, and then it'll keep filling up past that. So the red section is the part where they're talking, and then you get to respond, or you can cut them off and piss them off. So you get punished for not engaging in the story. So my ADHD fucking locked in. Like, it was like, it's
Okay.
it's perfect. Like, for me, it's a perfect game.
Well, so you made me think of something.
Yeah.
So you said you've never speed ran anything.
Yeah. Unless I've said it before and now I'm like about to eat crow.
No.
Okay.
Because I want you to guess what game that I have speed ran. It's on the PS1.
Mega Man X4.
No.
Okay.
I would say it is easily top 5 of its best-selling hits. I don't think you'll get it.
Can I get questions?
Yes.
How many?
I will determine that.
Okay. Is it a
Depending on your
licensed
question.
game?
I'm gonna use, what does that mean?
Like, is it like a Disney game?
No.
Is it like, okay, so it's not based on like a movie?
No.
Or okay.
As far as my knowledge is, but I'm gonna
Is it
say,
3D?
Yeah.
Why are you confused by that question?
Because I was trying to remember, but yes.
A game you speedran you don't remember?
I want to say it was... Well, no, because it wasn't part of the release. No. Maybe it was part of the release, like launch title? I want to say. Or close to.
Medieval.
No. Oh, that'd be so hard.
Yeah, but you're
No.
saying 3D kind of a launch title.
I don't think you're going to get.
But now I want to.
Okay,
so
how about...
Metal Gear Solid.
Fuck, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
6 hours.
Whoa. Yeah. Did you ever watch the video of the girl figuring out the staircase skip for that game?
Mm-mm.
So, you know, in that game, like, there's a section where you have to go up a long staircase.
Yes.
And then you have to go back down the long staircase.
Yes.
And that was frustrating for speedrunners because it was like a big monotonous part that it feels like you should be able to glitch through.
Yeah.
There was like a
Solid Snake just
yeah.
stupid running.
Yeah. So there's a Swedish girl, and she was at the bottom of the staircase, which you can't go through the door yet, and something bumped her, and she glitched right through. And she's just like going, she's like, and then it happens, and she's like, and just like pauses, she's like live streaming, and she's like, I'm living the best life ever because I beat the video game, and it's burned into my head forever. Just like the pure joy of like a speedrunner being like, and I win. Like nobody can fucking say anything about me now. I just love it.
I might be getting this wrong. So I remember because the Christmas that my brother got that game, I got Xenogears.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, fighting over the PS1 was
a
fucking bloodbath.
Yeah.
Even though it was his PS1.
Little brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was also a little brother, so.
He, and I want to say when he fought the psychic guy.
Psychomantis.
I want to...
I love how you speedran this game, and it is like...
Yeah, but I also don't pay attention to the story.
Yeah.
I don't think my brother figured out that you had to put it in the second port.
Yeah.
For him not to know your movements.
So he was on hard mode.
Because I remember him getting so mad that he could not beat this guy.
Yeah.
And I want to say it was like a GameFAQs magazine, like it released, like that's how you beat him. I could be wrong. My brother will listen and he'll tell me, I fucking figured it out.
Yeah.
But
Because he drops hints at some point. Because he also reads your memory card.
Fuck, knowing my brother, then he did fucking figure it out.
Yeah, like, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I forgot that he
taunts you for like playing Crash Bandicoot and shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's so funny. I was telling my wife about this game because like, I was like, this is how smart Kojima was, and like how Bandai's like a bad company for firing him. I was like, this motherfucker made a boss that reads your inputs, like breaks the fourth wall so bad that he's taunting you about other games you've played. And like you have to switch your controller port. There's also a door lock, like locked behind a code. And the internet wasn't really a thing yet. And the only way to figure out this code was to go into the instruction booklet, and there's just a still image of the screen where you put in the code and the code's put in.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can figure out the fucking code. So, like, did you read the instruction book? Like, the game is, like, asking you, like,
so
did you know how to, like, use your controller and shit? And you're probably frustrated, and you're like, what the fuck? Oh, it's right there. Like, that's so fucking smart. I love that game.
So that's the only Metal Gear Solid game I've ever played, but how many more did he make?
All of them. 5.
Oh, but then they got rid of him after that?
Yeah.
Oh.
After he said, I'm done making Metal Gear Solid after 4, they went, yeah, but you're going to make one more at least. And he went, no, I'm not. I'm moving on to like Silent Hills with Del Toro. And that's going to be a massive fucking hit. And Bandai went, yeah, but like,
you're not.
You're going to make at least one more Metal Gear Solid. And he went, fucking fine. But after this...
Because I always hear shit about Solid Snake and Liquid Snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid Snake's better. Anyway, so... yeah, he like made Metal Gear. He made Ground Zeroes, which is kind of like a prequel. It's like a playable demo for Phantom Pain. He made that. He made Phantom Pain. He was barely able to finish it because right at the end of production, Bandai went, oh, thank you so much for making this game. And I believe the agreement was, as soon as he was done, he gets to start his own project no matter what. The company was facing financial problems and went, yeah, we have to let you go. And then he made Death Stranding, which, not a huge fan of Death Stranding, but somebody pointed out something in that game.
I have it. I've never played it.
So
I want to, but
yeah, it's really heady, which I'm a fan of, but to like it, you have to hike. The game is hiking the simulator. Like
hiking the simulator.
Yeah, it's like it's hiker simulator. It's just
and you give me shit for playing American Truck Simulator.
Right.
Would you rather be in an 18?
I just wanted to like it so much because I liked Metal Gear Solid. So there was like a sunken cost fallacy going on.
Gotcha.
Like after like 10 hours, I was like,
but just for as beautiful as that game is too.
Right. Like I'm gonna understand it eventually by the end. Everything will come together just like a Metal Gear game. Everything's gonna fall into place and it's gonna be awesome. That time never came, and it breaks my heart. Anyway, but there is a mechanic in that game because you have to connect online, and I always thought that was like it's a single player game. What the fuck?
Well, because wasn't it because he updates the look of the character because of what's his bucket?
Yeah, so he updates that game all the time. That's his baby. There is something that happens in that game.
Well, there's a baby in it.
Yeah. Thanks. There's something that happens in that game that, like, when somebody said that it happens, I was like, no fucking way. And I booted it up just to see. So there's, like, a main road that you use in the story. It's like the highway. You go on it. It's paved, everything, right? And then there's a bunch of, like, little trails all over the goddamn place. And some of them are, like, more used than others, like hiking trails. That's other people.
No.
using those trails, like cutting in for like side missions. They're like going like this, and the more people use the trails, the more they get used.
I feel like I'd love this game.
Like, right, just that makes it sound like, because there's so much love going on, right?
I'm just not going to pay attention to the story, but
then you're gonna have a boring ass time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I listen to podcasts and just play video games.
Yeah, then you might like it, but like the point is the story.
No.
And I had to watch, like, I gave up and had to just like look up what the fuck was going on because I didn't understand. Because Kojima's really good and he is definitely smarter than me, and I don't get it, so I had to look it up. And it's really good. And if you understand it right away, that's awesome. I didn't. Because, like, I would pause and take a break for a day or two and then come back and not remember everything. And
So
just, like, yeah.
I don't know how true it is, but, like, and I don't know if, I can't remember that actor's name. Revis?
Yeah.
He, from what I read online, however true this is, like, his contract with the game, because he also likes tattoos, when he gets a tattoo, he has to send it to Kojima so then he can update it.
He can update it
in the game.
Yep.
So Revis is going to live forever.
Yeah.
Within that game, as long as Kojima's around.
Right. Unless he dies tomorrow and then Kojima's going to, like, make him a skeleton or something.
No. He's going to make him a cranberry.
Oh, okay.
Zombie!
Anyway. Fuck.
I'm proud of myself. But that's all I got for video games.
Yeah.
What about you? Anything else?
Just Katana Zero.
I've been kicking myself in the ass because I haven't really put any time into Battle Network that I had you go out and buy on company time, if I'm not mistaken, for me, because it was the only copy in town.
I have all the achievements. Base can suck my fucking dick.
I haven't even got past the first game.
I am a big fan of super bosses in almost any game, because that's where you get to, like, figure out mechanics and you kind of have to master ones that maybe you've been avoiding. Every good game that has a super boss, I'm all in on the super bosses every time. Because that's how, even if a game is kind of clunky or broken in some areas, maybe you get to utilize that in fighting a super boss. Battle Network has a super boss. It's Base. That's cool. Base cheats.
Like Psycho Mantis.
And you can't cheat back. Like Psycho Mantis, you can cheat back. There's ways to cheat back. With Base, there's no cheating back. It's not that it, like, I mean, I guess you technically could. You could pull up a trainer or something and, like, give yourself unlimited health or some bullshit. But, like,
do you have a GameCube?
No.
Oh.
I have an emulator.
You should do the side-scrolling Battle Network game.
I'm sure I would love it. I know. I need to play it. But, yeah. I love the Battle Network games.
Yeah.
I like the super bosses in the rest of them when they're there. They're fun. It's cool. Base is not... He's not even a good character in Mega Man 7 and 8, where he's introduced.
Yeah.
He's a ripoff of Zero, and he's worse in every way. And then, like... He even, like, shows up and he's, like, floating. He's got a cloak on, and then it's just his head. So you, like, obviously you know it's Base, but, like, he looks mysterious and shit. And then he fucking cheats. It took me so fucking long to beat him, and I'd chip away at his health, and it wasn't fun. It was a grind fest. And I fucking hate it. Anyway.
And you play Final Fantasy games. Okay. All right.
Those are different.
Those are different. Sure they are.
I can't... Okay, motherfucker, there's super bosses in, like, Final Fantasy VII. There's things that I can do to, like, I never use, like items that much in Final Fantasy games. Mm-hmm. If you use a hero potion, all of your stats get boosted for the battle. that's not utilized until you're fighting all the super bosses. And then it's utilized like crazy. Like, there's all these mechanics that maybe you've been avoiding that you have to learn how to utilize. They put them in the game for a reason. And this is, like, not only do you need to know about it, now you need to know how to utilize it. With Battle Network 1, there's no mechanics that make that fight easier or fun or interesting in any sort of way. You have to be an expert, and then you have to slogfest it. It's not cool.
Struck a nerve. Okay. All right, we're going to take a break. Are we done talking about video games? Okay. Are you okay? Okay. All right, we're going to take a break, and then we'll get back and finish up this episode.
Hey.
All right.
Some pizza grease going on in my throat.
We are back. What?
I am front.
Have you been watching anything?
Yes. Steven Universe.
Never watched it.
Steven Universe is great. I've been watching a lot of cartoons. I don't know why.
I finally got into Rick and Morty.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. That's exactly your kind of show.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
What does that mean?
It means it's very smart.
Jordan.
That's all.
Jordan.
That's all.
You don't like Rick and Morty?
I love Rick and Morty.
But.
Nothing.
Okay.
I just love that you instantly took it as an insult.
Because it was your tone.
What? It seems like... Ben, I try to clock in on your interests all the time. And so when I say... Hey, Ben, you would love Resident Evil 4 if you gave it more of a chance. And you go... Blah, blah, blah. It hits a part of my brain that just goes... But, like, why? Well, like, I know... We've talked enough that I know you would fucking have a geekgasm.
Okay. The way...
And you're like...
All right, hold on. Just so you know where I'm coming from, okay?
Uh-huh.
The tone of when I said I've been watching Rick and Morty.
Yep.
And you're like, oh yeah, that seems like your kind of show.
Mm-hmm.
The way that you said it to me was like if I went, hey Jordan, I just watched all of Impractical Jokers. That's the tone I got.
I don't know what to tell you. I love Rick and Morty. It feels like you would too.
Can I tell you who loves Impractical Jokers?
No.
They live in this house.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
They live in this house.
That's cool. Good for them.
It's Farley.
Oh, okay.
So hold on. So we got HBO Max however long ago. Farley, who is my bull terrier who is deaf, neurological disorder. That's why Impractical Jokers is his favorite show. I was just scrolling through what HBO had, and we had finished House of the Dragon, all of their big hitters, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm like, Impractical Jokers. I'm like, well, that one comedian, like, I knew his name, it sounded familiar, and he had looked familiar, and he was on a podcast, like one of my comedy podcasts I listened to a while back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, I'll just put this on in the background while I'm on my lunches for work.
Mm-hmm.
Farley would just sit in front of the TV and just watch the entire time. And this is during the time when he was just constantly spinning.
Yeah.
He wasn't on his meds yet.
Oh.
And he would just
walking
like a kid watching Frozen for the first fucking time. I just mouth agape. He saw Christ.
Wow.
So yeah, that I would come home, let him out of his cage to let him go out, feed him and all that kind of stuff, and I'd put Practical Jokers on for my dog. And he just... Farley also, he would own a Dodge Raptor, but he wouldn't be able to drive it because he has too many DUIs. Like he is that kind of person. He'd have the fishing mirrored sunglasses.
Jesus. Ben, he's not a person.
I'm saying if he was.
Oh.
Yeah.
You said he's that kind of person.
Yeah, if he was a person, he'd own a Dodge Raptor just couldn't drive it because his license is revoked. But he still has to make payments on it. Yeah. I'm trying to think what I've been watching.
How do you like Rick and Morty? What episode are you on?
Like season 3? I'm trying to think of the last thing that happened. Because I also started watching Trailer Park Boys again.
You would. That's the tone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you gave me almost the same tone.
No. We're on recording, motherfucker.
You're going to listen to it for an edit.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I'm going to send it to you. Just clip it. That specific part out.
No. Here. Fuck. I went to the movies. What fucking movies are out right now?
Did you watch Borderlands?
Fuck no. No one did. What movies are out in the theater right now?
Beetlejuice.
No.
Why didn't you go to Beetlejuice?
Because it wasn't out yet.
The Cat Returns.
Oh. So an episode that's not out yet, because we had a surprise guest. Aldrich, somehow through talking, the movie Mortal Engines came up, and because he said that was a pretty good movie.
Yep.
It got me to rewatch it.
Yeah.
I hate him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you watch either of the ones that I told you to watch?
I don't think I took notes. Oh, no, I did.
You
No.
did? Oh.
They're written down somewhere, but no, I haven't.
Oh, okay. City of Bones. Beautiful Creatures. Both of those movies. Everybody should watch.
Oh.
Because they're ridiculous.
For some
It's
reason.
so funny.
So I sent our account an email, and I must have been listening to our podcast, but I said, it is bullshit if you do curbside pickup and don't get out to help gather the items and load them in your car.
It is weird. So I do curbside at Walmart every so often, and they're always like surprised that I'm getting out of my car.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is my stuff. Like, as far as I'm concerned, you can roll up the cart and fucking walk away. Like,
Yeah.
this is my stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of don't want you touching my shit more than you need to anyway.
Yeah.
So, like, don't help me. Don't look in my car. Like, what?
Yeah.
Just, like, leave me alone.
I rewatched Street Fighter. I couldn't tell
believe it.
I couldn't tell you why,
Okay.
but I loved every minute of
Yeah.
it.
I showed Lauren Aragon.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
Well, it was on the streak of, like, watching, like, City of Bones, Beautiful Creatures, and then I was like, I have a ridiculous movie, and Aldrich loves it, which she already knew, like, Aldrich loves City of Bones, so I was like,
Okay.
yep. So I was like...
He also said in that podcast that Butterfly Effect 2 wasn't that bad.
Yep. Did you watch it?
No, because I'm trusting your judgment. when you said I could not make it past, I think you said 8 to 10 minutes.
Yeah, trying to rewatch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can try. If you get further, I'll lose my shit.
I mean,
It'll be incredible.
the first one wasn't that great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good Lord.
But
He needs to be studied. Or
he's just genuinely, like, I think just an optimistic person.
he is, but like I had told you in our very, very first episode, Super Mario Bros., I was 6 when I seen that movie,
Mm-hmm.
and I left the theater going, oh, movies can be bad.
Yeah.
And somehow he never experienced that.
Right. Yeah. They're all just like, they can either be okay or they're great. And there's no in between, and there's no worse than okay.
There's okay, pretty good, that's a great movie.
Yeah.
That's his rating system.
Yep.
How?
I don't.
I'm just asking. You know him better than I do.
I don't know. His dad is also a little bit like that.
They need to be studied by the government.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think like there legitimately has to be a movie where he's just like, wow, that was really bad.
I don't know. Maybe if we got him to watch The Last Airbender?
Yeah.
Maybe?
My brain actually forgot about that movie.
Yeah. You're welcome
Yeah.
for bringing it back.
No, because then it makes me think of Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh.
But like,
No, he'll like it.
But like, I enjoyed, but that's an enjoyable bad movie.
He will not enjoy it for the reasons that you and I would.
Oh wow, that CGI is pretty good.
Oh, the story's like I like the story.
Who's that green guy again? Piccolo?
If that happened, Aldrich and I have only ever gotten into like 2 physical altercations. Punching was not involved.
Yeah. Shoving or chest boasting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That made it sound way more sexual than I wanted it to. But like, if he said Piccolo, there might be a punch.
That's damn near what they say in the movie.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yep.
And
Yamcha or whatever the fuck.
Yamcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically like Kamala or Kamala.
Freaking Giku.
Gokai. All right. I want to know if you want to start this little thing. It's going to be a question I ask every podcast, starting in November and lasting for Jesus Christ, I don't know how long, until we're out of the Oovbull era. Because
Okay.
I am just ready to get there. We will ask the question, would Oovbull made this movie better? What do you think?
Wait, what?
Wow.
I was reading a text from my wife. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Once Oovbull,
Yes.
once the era starts,
Yes.
new intro, all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I would like to do a thing where, because we have already watched a lot of bad movies.
Yeah.
Like we had a good 4 movie run where I didn't want to do the podcast anymore.
Yeah.
It's not going to get any better.
Okay.
But so here's my question.
Okay.
Would Oovbull made Wing Commander better?
No.
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 Wow, why? I'm actually surprised. Because the actors were not bad outside of the one.
The lead?
I mean, he was just there because that's Freddie Prinze Jr. He's just there. I would say the main female, she wasn't given much, but man, she didn't really.
Man, it feels weird when you keep saying female.
She didn't really try.
Okay.
Because I don't remember her name.
Just say girl, lady,
But that
woman.
seems, I don't know. She's a female. Okay.
That's gross.
The lead.
Sigma men call them females.
Hoorah. I
No.
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what Sigma male is. I just thought of military. Here we go. Ben's going to learn something.
Ben,
Yes.
those are the red-pilled people.
Oh, my people.
No.
No.
If anything, you're beige-pilled.
No, I mean, yeah, but see, when you say red pill, I think QAnon.
No. That's great. I would feel like conspiracy theory is like a black pill, maybe.
But they'll also call themselves
yeah, the red pillars.
yeah. So
But no, it's females need to submit to their men and not question men and have sex with me all of the time because I'm
did you
man.
say Sigma or incels? Because you're describing incels.
It's both.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what did they say that's wrong? Don't set me up for these kinds of things when you know what I'm going to say. This is on you.
I'm gonna clip this
and just put
and
it over.
randomly send it to Megan one day.
Oh, okay.
Just random.
And you think that's gonna upset her?
Yes.
It's not.
Okay.
You've met her.
Yeah.
You've met my wife.
Yeah.
I would periodically, when going through the snack aisle, when she grabs stuff,
Yeah.
hey, fat ass, you don't need that. And she weighs 110 pounds. Soaking wet.
I don't need to know.
With leaded shoes.
I don't need to know.
She's a very small person.
Because you said soaking wet.
Oh, yeah.
I was making a dirty joke, but now it feels really weird because it's your wife, and now I've had to explain it.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Jesus Christ.
You just keep on giving me all these easy ones. I'm sorry. Low-hanging fruit.
Like your wife?
Are you commenting about her genitalia now?
No. What? No.
Oh, man, all this is coming out. Okay. Whew. What were we on?
Hoofball making Weak Commander better.
And you said no.
I said no.
Really?
Nothing would make that movie better.
More fun.
Maybe by like half a point.
Well,
maybe.
Mario Bros. Any of the movies that we have watched. Mario Bros. Double Dragon.
Double Dragon for sure. No. I have such hate in my heart
For Wing Commander?
for Wing Commander.
Yeah.
Like, genuine, like...
The fact that I own it physically does make me depressed.
Like, I've never hated something so intensely that, like, I'm numb immediately. Like, it burned so hot in me that it cauterized the wound right away. Yeah. It's like a lightsaber.
And you weren't able to recover from it. Yeah, you just had to be like, oh, this is a part of me now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we definitely need to do a re-rank because it's sitting way too high.
What's it at?
I don't have it pulled up.
Because the game was fine.
It's well above Double Dragon and Super Mario Bros.
Yeah, that's not okay.
So what else have we done? So after Wing Commander, we did...
You got the list over there, my guy.
Oh my god, how did we make it? We had 4D Executioner after Wing Commander.
He wouldn't have fixed 4D Executioner.
Okay, so you don't think he would have fixed Super Mario Bros?
I think it would have been, like, the same score, but for different reasons.
Okay, Double Dragon.
He would have helped Double Dragon.
Okay. Street Fighter?
No. Don't touch Street Fighter.
Mortal Kombat?
No. Don't touch Mortal Kombat.
Annihilation?
Yes.
He would have made Annihilation better? Right.
It would have been more ridiculous.
So
I would have oh my god, it's already. I'm
10 out of
so
10.
glad that movie exists. If he had done it, oh my
It'd be
god.
the only movie you watch.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's where I'm going to delve into some areas that could probably be a little bit sensitive. Because me and you know how Bull directs.
Yeah.
What about the first Tomb Raider movie? Actually, I can answer that. He did make it. It's framed behind me.
That's Uwe Boll?
No, but that's the movie he would have thought it fucking made.
We're talking about Womb Raider.
Yeah.
I really believed for a second that he made that. Like, I was like, whoa, really? I can't wait to watch it. Wow.
Because all of his movies have some kind of a naked something. Someone's naked in his movies.
So does Paul W.S. Anderson, apparently. When are we going to watch Fifth Element?
Not Mortal Kombat. Whenever you want. There's a video game for it.
Right. Okay.
We're going to have to come in at different angles because I can't say one fucking bad thing about that movie. Outside of the creepy scientist. That's it. I bought a Halloween prop that's multi-pass.
Maybe a little homophobic?
Against who?
Well, like, Chris Tucker's like a cross-dresser, and it's made to be, like, funny.
I think you need to watch it and see if any of that's brought up, because I don't think it is.
Well, it's not overt. It's like, subtle. Like, haha, this
It's
character's so silly.
Yeah, but that's also the 90s.
Yeah. Right, some of it didn't age super well. I would still rank that movie above most 90s movies, but...
Or anything we've really watched on this list.
Yeah. Did you know that's considered a space opera?
Because of the singing? That's like 3 seconds long?
It's like 4 minutes. It's like 2 minutes.
I'm sorry.
No, it's something to do with the way the structure of the story is. Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
It's a masterpiece.
Well, yeah.
I bought it on 4K.
This might end our friendship.
Oh, here we go. We're just about to get to the Uwe Boll era. We are right there. The thing that me and you, if...
I don't think Bruce Willis is a good actor.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay, but if I had said that about, like, Nicolas Cage... See what I mean? I don't know where you stood with...
I would just argue
Bruce
with you
Willis.
to the point of you agreeing with me.
Okay.
Oh, and which, by the way, Megan had listened to her little segment when she came on and told you that you're not... You are Midwest, but Wyoming is not Midwest.
Yeah.
And when she listened to you afterwards saying, I think I won, she went, oh, he didn't fucking win. Told you.
I won.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Okay. You didn't know what malt vinegar was.
Okay.
I described meatloaf to you, and you're like, Jesus Christ, Midwest. Yes, and ketchup goes on top of it.
Hang on.
What are you looking up? Bum, 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 bum. Da-da-da. Copyright. You got anything else?
Thank you, everybody, for listening to this episode of The Casting Couch.
Do you not want me to do my outro?
As always, please make sure to subscribe, follow us on all social media, including but not limited to Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify at castingtolevelup. Spelled out 2, not the number 2. If you have anything you would like us to talk about and we haven't yet, please send us an email at castingtolevelup@gmail.com. Anything additional, Ben?
Yeah, the proper outro. And that's a wrap on our steamy exploration of movies based on video games. We hope that you've enjoyed uncovering the tempting choices that brought these virtual fantasies to life on the silver screen. Stay tuned for more seductive insights on The Casting Couch. Until next time, game on, laugh on, catch you at the respawn.
See, but I told them about the social medias.
Well, that can be your job going forward.
Wow.